Yellow.
Have you watched Yellowstone?
Yellowstones.
I have not watched Yellowstone.
I haven't. I know it's on everyone's list. There's so much
Average content out there that you have to watch.
It's incredible. How do you choose? We're athletic trainers. We don't work 40. I work 40. Now I do.
Yourself.
But you know what I'm saying? You're good, boss. He's lifting heavy weights, doing your thing here at Brew Fitness MKE.
Getting strong.
I mean, look at him. He's just going to town over there.
Merry Christmas, Shagun.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
The extraordinarily talented coach, trainer, personal trainer.
I just want to look like him. I just want
to have his swagger. Here at Brew Fitness in Milwaukee, where you are watching and listening to the Candid Athletic Training idiots talk about some
I'm Chad the idiot.
Stuff. I'm Kevin the idiot.
You serious, Clark?
I am serious. And, we're here. It's December 20th. I believe there's something really fun going on with CandidAthleticTraining.com. I think you can get 20% off a membership right now.
You sure can.
I mean, so if you are listening to this live, do yourself a favor. Send a good text to everybody that knows you and says, you know what? For Christmas, I want a Candid Athletic Training membership. Well, give me a Candid Athletic Training membership.
We got people joining that we haven't seen in a while, and first-time people. Right. Welcome back, Kate. Welcome, Aaron.
Let's go.
This is great.
Apparently, the only time people sign up is when we put them on sale.
Well, maybe we overcharged. Holy cow! But okay, let's go back to the TV thing. There's so much TV I want to watch. There's so many movies I want to see. I can't get to them all. Should I quit and should we quit and just do this full time?
Yes. But then we'd have nothing to talk about.
Would you listen to the Candid Athletic Training podcast of two former athletic trainers?
Two former athletic trainers that don't watch any TV or movies.
Hey, Patrick. Thank you for joining us, Patrick. It's his first live stream on his birthday.
Hey, Patty.
Everybody wish Patrick a happy birthday. And thank you for joining us on your day. That's really cool.
Happy birthday.
Ian's here for the first time. Holy cow. This is really fun. It is the holiday season. We're giving shit away. Come on, join us. Let's have some fun. I feel some energy.
Christmas songs.
Oh, man.
Give you energy, sap your energy.
Right now, they give me energy.
They give me energy.
Don't tell my wife because she's going to say, I told you so. Because I always tease her. I'm like, can we turn this off for a little bit? And then something will come on. I'm like singing along. She's like, you like it? I'm like, all right. I get it. Oh, man. All right.
Man, oh, man.
So tis the season. It's the week of Christmas. We're going to incorporate a little bit of Christmas
all through the house.
An athletic trainer was stirring. What rhymes
with
was
a mouse.
Ose. Is there a special test? Grouse?
No.
Damn. Anyways, we'll skip that then. So, all right, we're going to start with some Christmas talk because just the other night, my wife's really hardcore into it. We have a 1-year-old. It's like, okay, how are we going to incorporate Christmas? What are we going to do? All this stuff. We're going to do the elf on the shelf. No, we're doing a reindeer on the shelf. We have a stuffed reindeer, and he moves around. It's kind of cool because it's not like it's just a reindeer. He watches him. Reindeer's name is Doug. Doug the reindeer.
Doug the reindeer.
Well, because the only word that Bennett knows is dog, but he put a little spin on it, and we're like, oh, Doug. Yeah, Doug. That's exactly it. So we have Doug the reindeer.
Yeah. So there was Doug and Prancer.
Doug moves.
And Vixen.
Hold that. Oh no, we're not doing that. We were going to do that as a fat, but I wouldn't even know. Vixen sounds like a analgesic balm.
The reindeer on the shelf.
Okay. Have you seen? I just need to start with this. So we watched Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the claymation.
What are you going to say bad about that?
Have you seen it? Have you watched it?
Many times.
I think they need an athletic trainer. So
for who?
Meister Burger is the character's name. He's the evil mayor that bans the Christmas presents, right?
Uh-huh.
the dude straight up had a cast on his left leg, and he's jumping up and down. Don't you think he should be non-weight bearing? Can we get somebody to oversee the rehab? Something, maybe some crutches, some gait. Meister Burger, he's kicking stuff. I just, as a healthcare professional, I was worried about the care.
So what, you're saying he's faking his injury?
I think we might have needed a, what's the test?
Like whether or not you're faking an injury test?
Yeah, I forget the name of it. It's, you're laying
loitering?
on the
No, it's not loitering. Something like that, though, isn't it?
where you're holding the heels, lift one. I can't. It's just,
you just let
somebody on the live
right?
stream.
What is that?
I'm blanking.
Lingering.
The waddle? Waddell?
Lingering?
I don't know. Damn it. Malingering?
Malingering.
I think there's a name for the test. Hoover's test.
Oh, you hoovering, huh?
Hoover's test for malingering. Yeah. Hoover's. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you. I think Meister Burger was faking the shit out of that injury.
I mean, I think you're right. And I think he took it out on everybody that he wasn't really injured, and he took it too far that he had to, make everybody give back their presents.
It's like the athlete that ate and spilled food and left food and drink, and now you have to take.
Well, you have to take misery loves company.
Yeah. Well, then you have to ban all that stuff from your athletic training room. Oh, also, what's up with the penguin?
What is up with the penguin?
Why don't we have
talk about
in
waddles.
The lore? Yeah.
Talk about the waddles.
So I actually think the movie did a nice job of kind of incorporating all the ideas of Saint Nick and Santa Claus and the holiday spirit. But he started with a penguin, right? Why don't we talk about the penguin in modern day anymore? It's just about the reindeer. Someone forgot about the trusty old penguin.
Well, they're all in the South Pole, aren't they?
I think they're in the North Pole.
No, I know, but no, I think all penguins live in the South Pole, don't they?
Well, should we have? Is there a southern Santa Claus? There should be.
Y'all.
You got the top half. I'll take the bottom half.
Y'all are going to be on that naughty or that nice list.
Yeah. Anyways.
I don't know if you would talk with a southern United States accent.
Drawl.
But you better believe we would try to make them sound like that.
Yeah. Anyway, so I just had to get that off my chest because I just watched it the other night, and we were talking. We're going to talk a little Christmas, and I was like, this Burgermeister is he reminds me of all the bad athletes.
How
naughty list.
So I mean, were you just pacing in your living room, this movie's told bullshit?
A little bit, this guy. I don't know.
What are we showing kids?
Ever since we started doing this podcast, I watch things a little bit differently. I think I watch about how do I incorporate this into the show? And I'll pick out little things that I just think athletic trainers need to talk about. So
1970.
Is that when it came out?
I would have thought
Claymation.
I actually thought it would have been older.
I thought it would have been the 50s or 60s. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would have been the first.
Okay, here's
first
one
era of color, right?
Here's the other thing I have for you. Did you know, Kevin?
Yeah.
Or have you seen?
Nobody knows, Kayla, by the way.
The Star Wars Holiday Special. Have you ever heard of it?
Star Wars Holidays. No.
This is incredible.
What is this animation? What is this?
My wife was listening to a podcast.
Okay.
And they were talking about how bad this was. And so we put it on last night, and we made it through about 15 minutes, and we're like, we have to come back to this. This is great. It's like a train wreck. So, okay, here's the story.
Yep.
In between A New Hope, which is the first one, and Empire Strikes Back, which I think they were 2 years apart, they wanted to capitalize on this. So they did a holiday special.
Yep. 1978.
Holy cow. They did this little variety show.
Oh.
That's Chewbacca's family right there.
Yeah.
His dad's name is Itchy. That's how good it is. Itchy. Did you know Chewbacca has a son?
They fight and bite.
Chewbacca has a son.
Really? What's his name? Scratchy?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Simpsons.
So
1-0.
It's so bad. The first 15 minutes, it's just a bunch of Wookiees talking to each other. It's really good. You got to get in there.
It's really good. How festive is it?
I
mean,
so they call it Life Day.
Life Day.
Instead of Christmas, it's Life Day. Chewbacca's trying to get back to his planet for Life Day.
That's fine. I like it.
There's a whole lot of...
It's when the baby Chewbacca was born that created all life or something.
Yeah. Apparently, what's his name that created the whole thing?
Lucas.
George Lucas gave the okay for some television people to put this together.
Oh, so
in between the two,
him?
they were filming Empire Strikes Back while they were filming this too, and they just needed to fill it in while they would edit it, and it would be like they just wanted to capitalize on the success of A New Hope. And then when George Lucas saw what happened, he's like, he said it's easily the biggest regret of his entire career was allowing this to happen.
Do you think that's why Empire Strikes Back isn't that good? They're focused too much on the holiday special. Do they ever break out in song?
I know you don't think
that they break
Empire,
out in song?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. It's kind of like, well, the classic 70s variety show, like Carol Burnett and all that stuff.
Really?
And again, I only watched the first 20 minutes or so, and we had to shut it down because I was like, we got to come back to this.
I don't have the
You heard it.
Right now.
Kevin said that Empire Strikes Back is bad.
It's not that great.
It's not that great. People consider it the best one.
Eh.
Universally, it's considered the best movie.
Really?
Are you a New Hope person?
I don't know. To be very honest, I'm not I don't have a hierarchy of them,
Mm-hmm.
but I do think, I get a little bored in Empire Strikes Back. Like there's just moments I'm just kind of like, okay, I just got to get through this scene, and then it'll be a little more entertaining.
All right.
That's my thoughts. But don't take my word for it. It's not like I'm the biggest Star Wars fan.
That's fine.
I've probably only seen it twice.
Empire?
Yeah.
I always grew up
like a legit watching it from beginning to end, no commercials, all the above. Probably only seen it twice.
Yeah. I kind of always liked Return of the Jedi, just the rescue scene in the beginning. Like the first 45 minutes of Return of the Jedi, I really, really liked. But the rest of the movie is very average. I guess A New Hope is really...
Hot take.
A New Hope
That's pretty much every Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like... I don't think there's a single Star Wars movie that the entire time you're like sitting at the edge of your seat like it's Dark Knight.
I would just say... what's the spin-off?
Han.
Rebel.
Rogue
One. Thank you. Rogue One, I think, is easily the best movie, A to Z, of all of them. Rogue One is legit a great movie.
I will give you that. I will give you that Rogue One was
easily the best standalone movie.
Yeah. It was the only one that actually
And then I think A New Hope is actually up there in terms of at least the story made sense.
Well, yeah. But it's not. I don't know. There's a lot of scenes in New Hope too that are like, Jesus, did we really need that?
We're losing the people here.
Are we really? Why?
There's just a lot of anti Star Wars and comic book. That's fine.
Whatever, Nathan.
Don't insult the new guy. I like him.
Well, he just said all things are overrated that we talk about.
Yeah, that's true. We're overrated. We're so overrated. I agree, Nathan. We're the most overrated podcast. Don't quote me.
Let's keep overrating it as long as we get high ratings. We'll let the people talk. Anything else? Anything else you want to talk about in the intro?
We gotta salute our friends. Happy Merry Christmas to the folks at Healthy Roster. We appreciate them. They are the reason that we can do this live stream.
Bet your ass.
So check them out at www.healthyroster.com. Thanks to Dan and all the folks there. We wish you happy holidays and thank you for everything you've done for us.
And if you have any questions about Healthy Roster, not only can you just reach out to them probably via their website, but we've actually done a couple interviews with our good friend Dan. So scroll back into the episodes and find ones with Healthy Roster and Dan, and you'll get all your answers.
I agree.
All right.
Yep, and we already thanked Brew Fitness, so I'm good.
Right.
Kevin already told you to go get the membership packages.
Yep. Yep.
We got a fun show.
Post if you Spotify thing's still going on, right?
Yeah, we've had 3 people who have shown us that we are their number 1 podcast.
So if you want to be involved in maybe getting some free shit, send us a picture, tag us, Candid_ATC, of your top 5 podcasts of the year. And if we're number 1, I'm gonna tell you're probably gonna get something.
Something.
Not just a hearty handshake. We'll get you something.
For sure.
Yeah.
Are we good? Do we want to dive into tonight's really entertaining, fun show?
Let's do it.
Okay. Man, it's so much better when the buttons work and all the technical difficulties.
All the buttons. Buttons. My gumdrop buttons.
Where do you want to start?
It's like Christmas Shrek, I think. I think Shrek 2 or maybe Shrek 3 is like centered around Christmas, I think.
I do not recall.
I think it is. Anyway, wherever you want to start. Let's do Fat. Let's get in the Christmas spirit by kind of bagging on some elves.
Okay. So, Kevin, you wanted to do
Mrs. Claus
versus elves.
Elves.
I think that's reasonable. Who would make a better athletic trainer? Now, do you know
Anything
Mrs. Claus's first name?
Do I? No.
Because it came up.
Christine.
Nope. It came up in the Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Oh, that's a good point. No, I don't know. What is it? Do you know? Do you remember?
Jessica.
Jessica Claus. Jessica.
Yeah.
Klaus.
I'm pretty sure.
Jessica Klaus.
I'm pretty sure it was
All right.
Jessica. If you watch Santa Claus is Coming to Town, this little red-haired Kris Kringle.
Jessica Claus.
Yeah, just see what pops up.
Yeah, I mean, in the yeah.
Jessica Claus.
That's definitely her from the Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
So, would she be better than an elf? What do you think?
So, I mean, let's put it this way. The elves, they're the minions. They're doing all the dirty work, right? All year round, with a smile on their frickin' face, so that Santa has something to show the kids, give the kids.
Whoa, careful.
I mean, yeah, sorry. Now, Mrs. Claus, I'm assuming for, a good 24-hour period, she is now the head honcho of the North Pole. That comes with a lot of responsibility, and that she has to maintain all that is the kingdom of the Clauses. I think throughout the rest of the year, we don't really know what Mrs. Claus and Santa, Mr. Claus.
You think they're in the Bahamas?
I really do.
They're taking a lot of downtime and letting
I don't think they do anything. I think they just
shots fired.
I think they just freaking hire these elves for minimal pay, make them learn how to make all these new toys, CEUs. They work them hour on hour end, and they say, you know what? If you don't like it, why don't you go somewhere else? And they're like, we can't. Where else would we be able to go? We're elves. We only live in the North Pole. So I think the elves most represent what athletic trainers are. I think Mrs. Claus could make the best.
I was just going to say,
athletic trainer.
The elves aren't telling...
I just don't know if she does it.
The elves aren't telling Santa Claus what to do here. If Jessica says, Santa, we need to do this. Santa, you need to do a better lunge. Santa,
so
you need ankle mobility.
So Santa's the athlete?
I'm just saying. Jessica or Mrs. Claus might pull a little bit more weight when it comes to.
Oh, she pulls a lot more weight. That's for damn sure. But do ATs have weight?
I push rhymes like weight.
I mean,
what do they think? What do they say on the live stream here? Do you want to put a poll up?
Yeah, I will.
Man, oh man, this is actually because I kind of agree with you. I think the elves are the behind the scenes, like get the shit done kind of profession. Really good with their hands. They're going to be good at a lot of parts of the job.
They all got to work together, man. That's the only way that gets done.
It's just a matter of who's going to be most cool, calm, collected.
Probably Mrs.
Under
Claus.
pressure.
Probably
Under
Mrs.
pressure.
Claus. I think elves are a little like.
Who's going to be better at rehab?
Just finish this task. Rehab? Mrs. Claus. Santa's probably drunk every other day of the year, so she probably learned how to handle somebody that's all like emotional and stumbling everywhere and not knowing what the heck they're doing and guiding them into what they need to do. So probably Mrs. Claus.
All right. So if you're picking, are you picking her?
Not yet. Hands-on skills, I think it's going to be the elves.
Yeah, they're
organization
really good with their
skills,
hands.
probably the elves. They're on it. Not one of those elves leaves their work without doing all their documentation at the end of the day.
It's because they have healthy roster.
He says with contempt of his new EMR.
So when you go to the mall and you're doing pictures with Santa,
Yeah.
are you more likely to see Mrs. Claus or an elf there?
An elf?
So she's just there for like certain. I'm struggling with this one. I don't know which way to go. I can see both sides of the argument.
Who's going to have the better personality? Who do you think is going to have better personality?
I think the elf is going to be the older athletic trainer who's really probably disgruntled because of the working conditions, where Mrs. Claus is probably getting off scot-free here, probably in a good mood because hell, she's said probably non-traditional. I'm not sure.
She's the PA.
She's a PA.
Yeah. Maybe a PE.
It's kind of torn on the live stream here. I see comments in both directions. All right, you know what? When it comes down to it, we're a working profession. I'm going to go with the workers. Give me the elves.
Hell yeah, elves all the way.
Hopefully Keebler, Fudge, somewhere in there. They got some magic, right?
They got something.
Oh, Aaron's a traditional Aaron's a grumpy non-traditional AT. I feel like.
So are we.
I hope she was calling herself out there.
Well, I mean.
Oh, they're bagging on Jessica Claus here. All right, so we're going with the elves.
Can we get a movie about Mrs. Claus or something? Can we just get a little insight on what she does all year?
I think there is. I think you just have to go to the right kind of video store.
Hey, the foreshadowing of our topic tonight.
Naughty.
Nice.
Okay.
Maybe it's nice.
All right. So did you close the poll?
I closed the poll.
What were the results?
76% going for the elves.
All right. The elves win. I could go for some Keebler fudge cookies right now, though.
Okay. How about this? The frosting cake Christmas tree, or the
You're talking about
Christmas version of like animal cookies, like the frosted little jimmies on them. You know what I'm saying? Like little.
Are you talking about
the little Debbie like Christmas tree?
Yeah, that
right
for sure.
Or cookies,
like the sponge
or the Christmas,
the more spongy type cake. Yeah, that for sure. That
right.
For sure.
I used to crush those things.
Absolutely.
Just absolutely crush.
I'll tell you what the problem working in my new job is. There's snacks and treats 24/7.
Is it really?
It's
Patients
bad.
always bringing them in and stuff?
No.
Oh.
All the workers just there's like a table and there's always
they just bring in
there's
donuts.
Always yes.
Your stereotypical break room with just like The
Legit.
the plastic tin with just like bought cookies in it for some reason.
It's incredible.
And everybody's like, I don't know. I can't drop those last 5 pounds. Well, Karen.
I'm not losing. Yeah, it's not even close. All right. Oh, Walmart made ice cream. Oh my God. Apparently there's a Little Debbie Christmas cake ice cream. Fucking A. Let's get some next week on the Athletic Training Podcast. Guess what we're going to be doing?
Getting diabetes.
Oh, it's sold out everywhere though. Holy cow.
Holy cow.
That's like when they put out the Sour Patch Kids ice cream and I just crushed it.
It's not that good.
It's not, but it's just different. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, Kevin.
Was not that good. What's next?
We're going to do top 5.
All right.
Top 5, Kevin.
Only had one.
We asked 100 athletic trainers. Oh, I forgot what we asked them. Oh, yeah, here we go. If you were... Whoa. Did I lose my microphone?
I can hear you.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh.
Technical difficulties.
Anyways, as long as you can hear me. If you were free to carry one item from your kit, but you had to carry it everywhere you went, what would you choose?
If I had to carry one thing from my kit
at all times, but it had to be the same thing, and it had to be at all times. So one thing is removed from your kit and it's put on you 24/7. Maybe not when you're sleeping.
Maybe. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Scissors. And that's being serious. Very, very applicable device that's always in our kit. Sorry, there's a piece of sugar that's not going down the right way.
I'm going to tell you why you're wrong in a little bit, but let's keep going.
Whatever. Q-tip. One Q-tip.
Fucking Q-tip.
Why? Because I would barely even know it's on me. So, if I had to have something on me and it had to stay on me all day long, might as well be something that's barely there. Number 3, I'm going to go with gloves. Just 2 of them. One for each one of my hands. One of my manos. A nail file.
You really need to file that frequently, huh?
You know, sometimes they just come in handy. A little hangnail. You know, it's for the annoying things. You know?
It would actually be the new fidget spinner. 24/7. Is that 5?
Nope. Last but not least, I'm going to go with just some, like, whether it's a stiptic or like the
Mastisol.
Yeah, something. Or like a blood stopper, a blood coagulator. Like what do they call it? QTs or something like that?
So how long do you really think that's staying in your pocket before it breaks and it's just like an empty
It's going to be fine.
Bullshit.
Totally fine.
All right.
Somebody's bleeding. I'm there for you, though.
All right. Here we go.
Somebody just absolutely gets mauled by a tiger. I'll stop the bleeding. I want to be ready for it.
There's a jungle cat in the bathroom.
Remember that show? You know,
no.
What was it?
Tiger King?
Remember that show everybody watched during?
I never watched it
during the pandemic.
Yeah,
and everybody was quarantined at home.
We were flipping. We scrolled through the Netflix a little bit today or last night. I was just like going through it and it said watch it again, and Tiger King was on there. I'm like, I never watched it the first time, but it was just like it was actually on the trending. I was like, I don't know, is that coming back?
I'm sure it's coming back. I'm sure somebody's trying to make it come back. Somebody's got to make money somehow off of it.
Yeah.
Or something happened, right? Somebody bought the land or something and they found dead bodies.
That was the first episode of season 2 of this show.
Was it?
I mean, if you consider like our fat bracket, it was the first one we did after the first fat bracket. I don't know how I remember that.
Should we start calling like this is we're at the end of
season 3. Yeah,
we're getting toward the end of season 3.
Okay,
final push.
So we asked 100 people, and here's the answers we got. We had a 3-way tie for 3rd place. 7 answers apiece.
Okay.
Leatherman. A Leatherman multi-tool.
So bulky in your pocket. Like always on then it's on your belt. I mean, I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
I had
7
one.
people said a Leatherman. 7 people said gloves.
Smart.
7 people said Band-Aids. I think Band-Aids.
Put a Band-Aid on it.
One, it makes some sense. In that one, you're probably on a day-to-day basis, you probably could find at least one scenario where you use a Band-Aid. You or somebody you run into on a daily probably has a nick, a scratch, or something. 2, it's also in that category of like that Q-tip where you're like, I can carry this around and I won't even know that I have it.
Do they do any injections in the office?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you guys are still using a lot of Band-Aids.
Yep.
I can't tell you the last time I used a Band-Aid at work.
No?
I guarantee you I have not used a Band-Aid
Do some freaking...
in 3 years at work.
Wow.
I personally. Maybe some of the other therapists got a little cut on their finger or something and they got to cover it.
I actually tried to put one.
Never.
My thumb cracked from the cold weather. That is the worst. Okay.
Well, don't be afraid to lotion up, dude.
Skin lube everywhere. Somebody on Twitter today just posted that they found $20 in a skin lube container. What's that?
Nate's calling you out for
blocking I know.
Your face.
I actually thought about it. I was like, yeah.
I always do this, too.
I did that, yeah. Okay, second place, 11 people said PowerFlex. They're rolling with the PowerFlex.
Yeah, so it can get stuck in your pocket. Like,
Well-
and it'll get all, like wrinkled and, like,
No,
the
when
edges are going to smooth over, so now you can't rip it
Correct.
at all.
Once it's in your pocket, it is...
You guys are wrong.
It is
You guys are
going to be damn
wrong.
near impossible to find that end.
Wrong. Now, that's Candid Athletic Training. What's next?
First place. So second place, 11. First place, 32 responses. So
32.
it was a runaway.
Okay.
Scissors.
Hell yeah.
Let me tell you why you're all wrong.
Whatever, Chad.
All wrong. You ain't getting on an airplane ever. Ever again. Ever. You have to have this on you.
So I have to have it on
wherever you go. You can't get, you're not getting through
just,
TSA.
during my work day.
No. It's wherever you go. You're never going on an airplane again. So you're wrong.
We need
You're
a
all
clarification in that question there, Chad.
No, it said go with you wherever you go.
Who needs to fly?
You guys are, well, then again.
Then I can't travel. Then I can't travel as an athletic trainer. Therefore, I got a cushy job as an athletic trainer.
If I think I could get through my day.
That doesn't travel, but it sucks.
Okay. Legitimately, when you were working baseball.
Yeah.
I know you said you used the scissors a lot. Give me a number. How many times in a game would you go to the scissors?
In a game?
In a game.
Probably handful.
2?
I'd say a handful.
Whose hands?
A handful.
Edward Scissorhands?
5s. I would definitely say at some point I had to cut.
Uga
some sort
Thurbina had an extra digit. That's 6.
There you go. At some point I had to cut some sort of bandage to fit like a wound. At some point I had to cut a string off of somebody's jersey because it was bothering them. At some point I had to cut tape because it's been my kit all year, and the PowerFlex is rounded at the edges and I can't rip it with my hand, and I don't want to use my teeth because my wife would yell at me. Yeah, and I'm sure there's other things too. I guarantee it.
When you do that, did you need it within 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Like
always
do or die. Like I need these scissors right now, or I will never make this cut again.
Always do or die. No, probably not. I mean, you're asking whether or not I had enough time to go in my kit and grab them to use them, or did I need them on a holster like I always had them?
Yeah.
No, but
that's why I wouldn't, had I done this survey, I wouldn't have put scissors as my answer.
All right, what's your number one answer? Don't give me 5.
I would have went with a gauze.
Just gauze?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Gauze. Put it in my back pocket, forget about it. It's still going to be there. It's like a condom. It's
Never
good
goes.
in 15 years, 20 years. It's still good. That gauze will work.
Did I send you that picture that I found today, or what I found in the park across the street?
Oh, I don't want to know. I don't know. Oh,
Shenanigans were going on in our park.
oh, Jesus.
Shenanigans.
Okay, I just gotta stop the
What?
podcast for a second and just say it's kind of cool when you get these texts from people that you used to work with. Because so our friend Lauren, who used to be a student at UW Milwaukee, whatever, she just sent me a screenshot. She was working with at Jackson State University with Coach Sanders. And she just got Dion, and she just sent me a screenshot that said, after a thorough review of the application, the NFL Football Operations Department is excited to welcome you as a participant in the 2022 All-Star Game. She's going to be the athletic trainer for the HBCU Combine. Nice. And she's just super, and it's more just the fact that she's super excited about it. And she took a minute to reach out to me and just say,
congrats, Lauren.
Yeah, and to just say, like, hey, this is cool. And she
awesome.
Thought of me and like, hey, I'll never settle because of something that I taught her. So
that's awesome.
It's really cool. So I'm happy for her. And I think that's the coolest part about the profession is being able to work with people and then see them grow.
I could not agree more.
So
yeah,
kudos to her. Okay.
Check her out. What's her like Instagram? She's always posting pictures of her doing rehab with Prime Time.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to hear the story. She saved his leg. We got to get that guy on.
We do.
Talk about how athletic training has helped him.
Heck yeah.
Okay, before we move on.
What's up?
I start a few. Ooh, I just burped into the mic. Yes. First time in 154. I'm doing well here. I'm going to put the thing back up for 2 minutes. Here, read all my notes. Can you read my handwriting, people?
You can't read from that far away.
If I start something, it means that there's something about it that could be funny or we need to have a discussion point.
Okay. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Gloves.
Yeah.
They were in the top 5.
Yeah.
Do you have one or do you have 2?
2.
You got to have a pair, right? You can't just have one without the other.
100%. I've only put one on.
Michael Jackson it?
I've definitely only put one on. But you need 2 because you either need the backup or you need full on deck. Like, here we go. This is a 2-hand job.
I've been putting on one glove at work just because I'm using it to clean.
Yep.
That's the only other time. If I'm touching someone.
Exactly.
Yeah. Actually, I take that back. I would do wound care with just one.
Almost all the time.
Yeah.
Like I would if I'm touching their actual body, I had a glove on. But like if I wasn't, like sometimes it's nice to be able to just manipulate the Band-Aid cover with no glove on.
The hand jobs are flying in the comments right now. Of course.
2-hand job. It's a 2-hand job.
Jesus Christ. Kayla, to answer your question, CPR mask got 2 responses. So you and one other person.
Oh, I'm just going.
All right.
I'm going lip to lip.
All right. How about this?
Why not?
Ace wrap. Which kind? What
in
size?
My front pocket.
It's not a 2-minute carry. It's a all the time carry.
All the time.
So what are you carrying? You carrying a 6-inch double with you everywhere?
Probably
no
not.
One's carrying a 6-inch double with them.
Because 6-inch singles plenty enough.
More than enough.
That's what a lot of people say.
We're back to that shenanigans. Okay, how about this one? A tuning fork.
No. Just for fun? You're just banging on things? Dung.
Kind of fun. Like party
and you
trick.
Can, you can hit it and then like put it on your head, right? And you go, oh, look how cool this is. No.
So you wouldn't, I don't know, like.
Does it have a reflex hammer on it too?
Maybe. That'd be fun. 2 for get a double shebang there.
You know what I love is like the reflex hammer that is like all dried out, crusty.
But, okay.
Sitting at the back of the drawer.
So I guess when you're thinking about this, maybe you're going for what am I going to get the most use out of?
Or just
what
would you just have enjoyment either? Can you get on a plane
with a tuning fork? I don't think you can. I think you could take the whole thing down.
Would TSA let you through security with a tuning fork in your
Can
pocket?
we make that a challenge? The next athletic trainer that travels by plane, please try getting a tuning fork on.
If you get arrested,
And
it's
let
not
us
our
know.
fault.
If you're listening, no, just let us know. They might take
Don't
it from
get in
you.
a fight. If they take it, they take it.
Two,
Who cares?
Yeah, take two tuning forks with you. Check one, and try and carry one on. If you are, please, I'm being dead serious. I actually might put this on social media.
Oh my God, they're so gonna get strip
Can
searched.
somebody try to get a tuning fork through TSA and just let us know if TSA goes for it or not?
TSA is gonna be like, "What is this? What is this?
This is my tuning fork, sir." All right, last one.
Hey, bit of advice on that though. Like going through TSA, every time I've had a lacrosse ball in my carry-on, my bag's been searched.
A lacrosse ball?
A lacrosse ball. Every single time I've had like in my backpack or like a carry-on luggage, they have been like, "What is this dense circle object in your bag?" And I'm like, a lacrosse ball? What do you need that for, sir? I mean, like I put it behind my back or like underneath my hamstring.
You don't get knots, sir or ma'am.
Oh, that sounds like a really good idea. Yeah, I promise.
Never leave home without it.
I'm not trying to like throw it at anybody.
Okay, last one. Somebody said an IASTM tool. Which one are you taking? Which version?
I mean, what do you like?
Are
you asking me between cups and
no
gua sha?
I think some sort of Graston gua sha, whatever
actual,
brand.
Like
which? I mean, the ones I'm most familiar with are the Grastons.
So like the scanner one. It's the only one you need.
Which one is that? I don't know.
Like the one that looks like a banana.
The banana?
Yeah.
You're gonna carry the banana with you?
That's the only one you need.
I would take the little.
The little guy?
No, not the one that looks like the little Chinese like star.
A little hook?
Nope. I would think it looks like a butter knife.
Yeah. Like, you really? Is that your favorite tool?
No, I hate them all. I disliked using them.
I might have said this before on the podcast, but one of my former athletes made me one because him and his dad like do metalworking and stuff. Yeah. And that one's the best one I've ever used by far. It looks like he called it like the dolphin or something, but it's like oblong. What?
Nate said strap the big handlebar one to your back like in Die Hard.
Now, if you took the handlebar like Graston tool or whatever tool, they definitely would confiscate that. That's a weapon.
Yeah.
You could definitely do some.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying this for TSA. I'm just saying like throughout the day.
No, I know.
I think I'm going to take the little pocket one. Just
because you're never going to use it. You're never going to take it out. You're just going to leave it in there.
I think the only time I would use it is if I wanted to make myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'd get more.
You could completely do with the banana one and do some effective treatments.
I can do effective treatment with the small one. I think too.
It takes so long.
If you have to do that much treatment, you don't need to do treatment.
I disagree. You need a bigger surface area, big hamstring, big quad, big shoulder.
Probably right.
Big trap.
I digress. Okay, that was fun. That turned out to be more fun than I thought. All right. You want to do FMK or friend or foe?
FMK, because I don't know what it is.
All right, we got two of them.
You're surprising me.
We have F, Marry, Kill this week. We have a Christmas-related one we'll do real quick, and then we'll do an athletic training-related one.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do first? The AT
athletic
or the
training.
Christmas? All right, athletic training-related F, Marry, Kill.
Okay.
We're talking Sharpies this week. We're gonna F, Marry, Kill 3 different types of Sharpies. Okay.
Like the pen?
Yeah, Sharpie markers.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the ultra fine point.
Yep.
We're gonna do the chiseled tip.
Chiseled.
The
That's
chiseled,
like a wedge,
yep.
If I was gonna do some graffiti, that's what I would use it for.
And then the Magnum.
And then the Magnum.
The big honker.
Big honker, but round tip.
You have to F1, marry one, kill one.
for athletic training, I am going to marry. Okay, I'm going to kill the chisel.
If you're on the live stream, tell us what you would do. F, marry, and kill.
I'm going to kill the chisel.
You're killing the chisel.
Yep. The main reason I want the chisel is for the width of the chisel.
So you're killing it?
Well, my point is, I want the surface area. I can get that along with some more accurate, pointed sharpieing with the big honker, the Magnum.
You're losing me here, boss.
So I'm gonna F the Magnum, and I'm gonna marry the chisel. I actually really like writing.
You just said you were gonna kill the chisel, and you went to marrying it. You literally just said I'm.
No. What's the little one?
The fine point.
Fine point. I'm gonna marry the fine point. So I'm gonna kill the chisel. I'm gonna F the Magnum, because why not? And then
give that one a whirl once.
And then I'm gonna marry the fine point. I really like fine point Sharpies. I like writing with them.
Nothing could be further for the truth from me.
Fine.
I'm killing it. What's the difference between a fine point and just a regular writing utensil? Pen.
Permanent.
I don't want that.
And what are you doing using Sharpies? They're all permanent, Chad.
I know. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna kill the fine point Sharpie.
Okay.
I do think the Magnum is a little ridiculous. So
you're gonna do what with it?
I can't. Oh man, I actually hate all three of these options. I'm not gonna lie.
You just want the classic?
I like the classic Sharpie. Yes, really hard. I really do.
Okay.
And all three of these other ones, I have a tough time with. I guess I'll have to marry the chisel.
Okay.
Because I can turn it into a fine point if I need to.
Sure
and
you can.
Twist it a little bit.
Yep. And you're going to fuck up because it's going to be pointing the other way, and then you're going to be writing with it, and you're going to be like, shit.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
I have no idea what that says anymore.
Well, like, it will go bad. The Magnum's too sloppy for me. Okay. The Magnum's too sloppy. The only time you...
By the way, what I found in the park today, what I found in the park today would be very applicable to this conversation.
Where in the park?
Like right at the entrance.
Oh.
There was a open wrapper that was gold. There was a pair of women's undergarments, and to top it all off, a pregnancy test.
Oh my God. Our dogs walk through there.
And I will let everybody know it was negative.
Oh, that's good. Because yeah.
Well, that means the condom worked.
Yeah. All right. So I'm killing the fine tip. I'm gonna marry.
Holiday season.
Yeah. I'll F with the Magnum. I'll just whatever, and I'll marry the chisel. Fair enough. What do we have? What do we have here on the live stream? Anything good? Hannah said she's going to F the Magnum because that gets messy and heavy and exhausting, but it's good when you need it. Marry the ultra fine tip. I have a small calendar and it's easiest and the neatest to use. Kill the chisel because I just don't need it. I can get what I need from the others.
Do you ever write in Sharpies? I mean,
on tape.
On tape? Okay.
I would.
Right.
You know what I remember doing it the most is when I actually coached football and writing the players' names on the helmets.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or just writing on Gatorade, like on tape, water on one Gatorade cooler, Gatorade on the other Gatorade cooler. Yeah. That's about it.
Do you ever just say H2O just to see what people do?
No. Nate said, marry the Magnum, kill the Mini, useless, F the chisel. Occasionally I'll try and fail at some point.
Over under a year until you have to fill a Gatorade cooler again.
Over.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not going to work any camps or anything?
Nah. All my free time is spent already, so.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a quick Christmas FMK for everyone.
Let's do it.
If you're on the live stream, please let us know what you would do. I want to know how you decorate your tree, Kevin. F, marry, and kill, garland, ornaments, and lights.
I mean, 100%.
100%.
100%. I'm killing the garland. I'm actually very much not a fan of garland on trees. I think you're adding more texture to something that's already texture. Don't do it. So I'm gonna marry. I'm gonna marry the ornaments. That's just coming straight from my mom. I have a bin of all my ornaments that she gave us over the years. That, like, there was like a series of cars, there was a series of trucks, there was a series of superheroes for a little while, there was a series of basketball players for a while. So I have like an ornament of Larry Bird like shooting a 3-pointer, and I think lights are so I'm going to F the lights, because I think they can draw some eyes, create some excitement, but what I'm really there for are the ornaments. I like creative ornaments. I like unique ornaments. Mixed in with a couple like standard, just little ball. Go.
Standard balls. I agree with you. I dislike garland on a tree. I don't get it.
Garland, ribbon. Kevin was asking garland or tinsel. There's a difference. Either one.
I'm going to marry the lights. I love Christmas lights. I'm like my 1-year-old. I will just stare. The lights, it's almost like staring at a bonfire to me.
Okay.
I could get mesmerized by just the lights, the warmth of them.
Sure. Colored or what?
Either. I don't care.
You don't care, huh?
I guess I prefer color lights.
What? Yeah, me too.
But I'm okay with the warm white ones. I'm fine with those.
Right.
I prefer the colors. I like, you know what I like about ornaments is that it almost is like your own little diary. If you truly do it from when you were young and you save like an ornament a year, or you collect an ornament a year, you're going to look back in 50 years and have kind of a cool way of looking back at your life. Like, oh, remember this when I was 10? Oh, 15. This is when I was 20. This is when I was 22. This is when I was 32. I think that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
What was important to you in at the time. The problem is you can overdo ornaments. You can really overdo it.
You completely can.
So
you could
sometimes they just don't go together.
Too hard, maybe.
Yeah.
Can you go too hard at marriage?
The tree to ornament ratio is really, it's got to be very specific, I think.
You think less is more?
I think so. All
right.
So,
I mean, people are agreeing a lot with us.
Okay.
A lot of killing of garland. But then flip-flop, marriage of stuff. I mean, a lot of people are saying lights are what, draw you to the tree. It's what makes people happy. The lights are what makes people happy.
Do you see what Hannah said? Marry lights. A dark tree is sad, and everyone in marriages eventually gets sad.
Aw.
Yeah, wait, eventually.
So then the lights?
I don't know.
I don't know either. The one crappy thing about lights is they're really, midday, if you got a bright room, those lights they're just not doing it.
I know, but the nighttime is so special.
So special. So that's why you should F them.
Erin brings up a really good point. She says,
who's effing in the middle?
there's no more afternoon delights.
There's no more of those.
Erin says she loves the ornament process. She just hates storing them and then having anxiety over picking a sturdy enough part of the tree where it won't fall off or break, which is, and then you get the branch that hangs and then you just got gaps in your tree and you're like, I get it. I agree. The storing part and they're just going to get broken.
Not to mention,
although there's something to be said about untangling some Christmas lights, or the one that like my wife was going bonkers because the stretches, she's like, why is this whole stretch going out? We just bought these. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Buy new ones.
Yeah. Like, go spend some more of our money.
So I think new
maybe
lights,
garland is the way to go. Who cares if it looks shitty?
Garland looks good on other stuff.
Yeah.
Garland looks good on over the mantle.
Yeah.
You know?
I do agree with on a tree. I hate it, but elsewhere I don't mind it. Okay. All right, Kevin, real quick. We got our top five, or sorry, not our top five. We have our friend or foe, and then we'll get to our featured topic tonight. Okay. We put this up on social media, Candid_ATC. You guys all know. Doing an evaluation on yourself, is it easier or harder than doing an evaluation of another person? It's kind of a roundabout friend or foe. If evaluating an athlete is the baseline, I guess, if that's the norm, evaluating yourself for an injury, your knee hurts, trying to figure out what on your knee actually hurts, is that friend or foe? Is it easier or harder than? I want to pull up what the...
So I'm going to say evaling yourself is a foe. Now, I'm going to explain something soon.
Explain it.
So the act of trying to eval yourself is a foe from the standpoint of, number one, we probably don't want to believe if we've, like, you know, there's something wrong. Like, I mean, I know if my athlete came to me and said, you know, this was clicking or this was hurting or have pain here, but I mean, that's not me. Most likely we're saying that, so it's a foe. So we're not gonna believe our own selves. Two, there are certain tests that we just can't do on ourselves. And three, like, we should really utilize the experts that are around us. Now, the act of doing an eval on yourself, whether or not you can do it, like, is the friend or foe of it the accuracy of it? I would say it's a friend. I know exactly what's wrong, what's going on with me. Like,
the history is instantaneous.
Yeah, it's you.
You shorten your history like
and if
to
you
the
just
millisecond.
Actually, like, ask yourself like a few good questions of, like, just when did this start and what was prior to that?
Stop lying to you.
Like, you will 100% probably know what's going on. Now, we all run across things where we're just like, I don't know why. Like, I really don't understand why the right side of my back is tight or something like that. And you need somebody to look at you very objectively and, you know, maybe even look at you from afar, right? Like, I will often ask one of the guys at my clinic, like, you know, just check me out in standing, and can you just tell me if one of my legs is shorter than the other? And if it is, can you just give me a good yank?
Whoa, careful.
Whoa. We don't have an HR at my job. So,
yeah.
So there's times that I really do need somebody else. But as far as just the evaluation of what's going on, I mean, you know what's going on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
On social media, we actually had 65% to 35%. So basically 2 out of 3 said that it was harder to evaluate yourself 1 out of every 3 said easier. And I guess I kind of agree.
I think, yeah.
2 out of 3 people said it was harder to evaluate yourself. I don't know.
The physical evaluation, yes.
It's harder to do a special test on yourself.
Yeah. But that's the thing, is that's not what an eval is.
But they say you should be able to do most evaluations without a special,
That's why it's easier for us.
I don't know.
Should be.
I'm torn. I don't know.
You just don't want to accept that you got tight
I'm hurting.
hips.
No, it's not my hips. It's my foot. It's my calcaneus. I don't know if I have plantar fasciitis
because you got tight hips, son.
No.
Yep. Because you are a lordosis and a half. So why would you not be putting strain through your entire posterior chain and it is now manifesting in your calcaneus? Because now you're wearing dress shoes to work every day, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. So now you've changed your angle of your ankle, right?
My ankles are stiff to begin with.
Sure, but now you changed it again, and now it's actually lower because you're probably in like a more flat little heel shoe versus.
No, you want to know why? It's because I tried to go running with my dog.
Oh, there you go.
In the park where the condoms are.
Sure.
And it was so rocky and hilly. Oh God. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Because they have tight posterior chain.
I wasn't going fast enough.
There you were. You'd be walking.
Anyways, all right. Did you see the other one I put up there? If you were going to massage yourself, do you think you could handle it?
Oh yeah, absolutely, I could.
You could handle your own massage.
It sounds awful, but if I could give myself a massage, oh God, I have not had many complaints about my hands-on skills.
Wait, Abby, I thought you hated DC. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. It was a live stream joke. DC. Oh. Yeah.
No, the massage. Yeah, totally. Okay.
All right.
What do you think?
We're going to do the featured topic.
All right.
Hey, Ed. Welcome to the show. Kevin, you came up with this, so give it a run through here.
Well, it's the Christmas time, and we've all spent all year hoping that we can land on one side or the other of a certain list of a certain guy that gives us presents every year, slides down your chimney, maybe very inappropriately, sneaks into your house in the middle of the night, steals your cookies, drinks your milk, and leaves you a couple presents behind. If you are on the naughty list, you might get one kind of present. If you're on the nice list, you might get another present. I want your initial reaction of these common Christmas, but then also athletic training things, and whether they are naughty or nice.
Hold on. This is what I think is naughty or nice.
Yes.
All right.
You're going to tell me. I'm going to say a word or a phrase. You're going to tell me if it's naughty or nice.
All right. And play along on the live stream.
Off days.
Nice. Shit is nice.
BB guns.
Naughty.
Okay. Early morning practices.
I have a cousin that shot himself with a BB gun.
Shoot your eye out.
Actually, I don't know. No, that's. I guess I can't confirm that. He said he got shot with a BB gun. We think he shot himself, but he claims that somebody was driving by and shot him.
Where did he get hit?
In the leg.
He shot himself. He wanted to see if it hurt, and so he shot himself. Early morning practices. Naughty or nice?
I'm fine with it. Give me nice.
All right.
I'm a morning person.
Okay. Secret Santa. Naughty or nice?
Nice.
Skin lube.
Nice. Real nice.
Christmas songs.
Depends on the one. For the most part, genuinely nice. There's some that I hate, but
Massage.
giving or receiving?
Massage. Naughty.
Naughty. Naughty. In the good naughty. It's the good naughty.
The perfect tape job.
That's nice.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know we get the, we're just feeding into our own stereotype with it, but it is a good feeling to like finish a tape job and just mic drop.
Does it almost make you feel naughty when you do it?
No. Makes me feel like the shit.
Like you're a badass.
Yeah.
All right, CEUs.
Naughty.
And now, this is my last one. A full athletic training room. Naughty or nice?
Naughty.
Oh. Naughty.
Stressful.
Stressful.
What would you, how did I do? Would you say you agreed with me on most of them or not?
Maybe. I think off days are naughty. They're really nice to have, but chances are when you have an off day, you're doing some naughty stuff. You're either not doing your work, you're either partaking in some adult activities, or doing other naughty things. Putting your phone on, silent while you're playing golf or something. Some of them, so more early morning practice. I think it's nice. Sometimes
We're getting old.
we're just done with the day, right? Oh, it's so great. So full ATR. So the perfect tape job. No, I really was like, that kind of naughty. That's kind of like, man, when you do the perfect frickin' tape job, and that tape is perfectly aligned everywhere, perfectly ripped, no wrinkles. You step back and you're a little like, that's sexy.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking
naughty.
I'm thinking a little naughty on that end. A little naughty. I think CU's naughty. A full ATR. I think it's actually nice.
So the comment is when you said a full ATR, they all thought you were going to say a full Johnson.
How's your full Johnson?
Naughty. Naughty.
Full ATR. I think is nice. 2 reasons. If I have a full ATR, it's not because everybody's injured. I have a full ATR because everybody's in there to do their shit. And if I have a full ATR, the other thing that happens is my day goes faster. If I have a slow, one person at a time ATR, man, that just drags on. And I want my day to move. And so I want that to be nice. I don't think of it as naughty. I don't like the old school coaches that when there were a bunch of people in the athletic training room, they'd come out and be like, if you're not injured, you need to get out of here. That's just not how we operate anymore.
It's 1994 all over again.
It's just not how we operate. We are the embodiment of helping people stay healthy instead of just reactionary anymore. And so to me, a full ATR is really nice. And it honestly makes the time go, right? It's like having a podcast with a bunch of people on the live show.
Yeah.
Time flies.
It was fun tonight.
Yeah.
We had a lot of new people and stuff. That was fun. I was trying to quick think of if I had any others to add, but I think you did a good job with the list. I was trying to think of a naughty or nice, but I got nothing.
There's tons of them, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of ones that we could have gone. I quick hitter. It's the week of Christmas. Everybody just wants to go to bed.
Nobody understood fully a full ATR. They thought it was about the stuff in the ATR, not the amount of people. I took
full ATR.
I took it as the amount of people when you asked.
I don't know. I guess I didn't realize it could be taken a different way.
Like,
But even a full ATR, like all your supplies are there?
Yeah.
That's freaking naughty, too. I just went shopping, baby. Spent way too much money that wasn't mine, and now I lined it all up just for it to get all screwed up.
is it safe to have all your stuff in one place?
Ooh. Should you lock it up?
Should I be a friend or foe? A separate storage room.
You need a backup
Let's save
location?
that one. Yeah, seriously. Do you have like store your stuff in a separate place just in case, or is that more work?
I could go into that.
All right, we'll do that next week.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think we can wrap this show up. I'm glad that we had some new people on the live stream tonight. It was really fun. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you to all the regulars. It is Christmas season. We appreciate you all. I know we keep talking, get a membership and do it. We just have so much fun when you guys contribute. Merry Christmas to y'all.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Love y'all.
CandidAthleticTraining.com. That's where the memberships live. That's where also these hats live. That's where that shirt lives. Not this one, though. Maybe some coffee cups. Go get yourself some stuff. Or tell everybody to buy you some stuff. Remember, all week from now until the end of Sunday.
Hey, Ray, thanks for joining us. Sorry that you couldn't make it to the end, but we really did. We'll do this again. Let's do a free show next week. Jump on next week if you can.
Yeah.
End of the year. Fuck it.
End of the year. F it. You know what? We're trying to get as many members as possible. It's our goal. It's where I think this podcast is going to live and it's going to shine is with our members, right? So
all of y'all who are on the live stream,
CandidAthleticTraining.com.
if you're on the live stream now, tell a friend to join you next week. Let's double the amount of people on this thing.
Spread the love. There's 20% off this whole week. If you're listening to this after Christmas, sorry, the sale's over. Chances are we'll do it again. But love y'all and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Knowledge is king. Knowledge is king.